community. A lot of them do sacrifice phases. You may have comments on that as well. But like, how do you see them fitting in? Do you think that it is like you think that Richard Heart ecosystem is the best price performant ecosystem because everyone's sort of aligned in that way? Or do you see some, other things shaking out within?
It's a good question. I don't want to put down any project or product. I don't know what people will do in the end. Some people just still need to prove and demonstrate their trustworthiness or their performance of something. I personally don't like, and I mentioned this, I personally don't like the ones that had sack phases because they haven't demonstrated themselves with those sack phases. They might work out and people might do really well. So I'm not saying that they'll be failures. I'm just saying there's a higher risk with investing from a risk reward ratio perspective. There's a higher risk to put money in those assets. For example, if you had a sack phase and you got $50 million, you could do some really good things with that and people could make a lot of money and be okay, but you could also rug pull. I'm not saying that they will rug pull. I'm just saying there's a greater risk of something bad happening.
So what is the alternative for that? If they weren't doing sacrifice phase, what would be, would it just be airdrop? Like how would they build the platform without raising the money, I guess?
Give a finished product. So for example, PulseDoge was finished on day one and was given away for free to hex stakers. Right? There was no sack phase. In fact, if anything, there wasn't money taken. There was only money given. Money was given away for free. Some of these other tokens or projects or products or whatever, I'd say projects because they're not completed. They took money in advance before producing something. The only one that I was willing, for me personally, and this is just a personal investment choice, this is not advice to anyone else, I was willing to take the risk to sacrifice money for Pulse and PulseX because I like what Richard creates. I like what he does in this space. I like him as a person. I trust him. He has good, solid advice, and everything I know, I've basically learned from him or from others that have learned from him as well. So I think he's earned the right. I'm just a little bit skeptical of the other things. I hope they deliver, and I give them my full support, 100% support, if they do actually deliver a real product. But I really do hope they deliver because a lot of money was given away for some of these things, and I don't want to see people hurt in the process.
Well, you could say, well, PulseDoge, it's a lot, it's a lot easier to say, oh, that one's finished because it is, so simple, elegant code, things like that, versus, liquid loans, for example, which is this whole, staking portal and loan system and all these different contracts that may work together, things like that.